Hey, good morning, everyone. The thing here is we are currently buying gold, right? So, currently buying gold, okay? And this is today's setup. Currently buying gold, okay? Can adjust it. Well, this setup was shared in the community exactly on entry. Immediately, I saw this candle closing, okay? You can see a good a good demand zone here. This is where I made my decision here. Good and sweet demand zone here on 1 hour candlestick. Okay, so mark that, and I expected gold to tap into that demand zone to continue buying. So this setup was shared in the community, as you can see, exactly when gold was around 91, though I've already made entry around 85, so I still shared it when gold was around 91. So we made that entry on 91 too, and currently now it's on 511. Okay, so from 91 to 511 now is 100 200 plus pips. Okay, from 91 to 511 is 200 plus pips now. So this is the reason I made this entry here. Okay, you can see the demand zone, sweet. And also, why did I mark here as my full take profit? I marked it as my full take profit because I literally just measured this. Okay, because we have a double bottom here. You can see this is the first bottom, this is the second bottom, so and then this is where it started. So I measured from the below to the top, okay, of this double bottom. So measuring this double bottom, I took this range from here and then placed it here, and which is where I got my take profits here. Okay, so I measured from here where this market started down up to here where it started pulling back. Okay, so and then here is where it created this double bottom, which is where I measured, and that's how I got about my take profits. So putting it here, you can see that's how I got about my take profit. So once it's a double bottom, we expect gold to do the same range of movement from here, also above here, once it breaks this resistance here, which I know it's gonna break because it's a double bottom. That's if it plays out well. So currently entry on 85 is running 300 plus pips right now. Entry on 91 when I dropped it in the community is running 200 plus pips right now. So we are currently buying gold. Okay, expecting gold to be bullish this week. So that's it. Okay, so for those joining just now, I'm gonna recap my explanation on this setup and why I took this buy. So taking this out right now. Okay, this is the reason I took this buy. Okay, already good has been bullish, just that there was manipulation on Friday. Okay, good has been super bullish. It's supposed to be bullish because of why? Because of this drop here. Okay, this was an unexpected drop. I think in less than 5 minutes we got over 900 or 700 pips. That's on Thursday. So of course that's a big and huge space in the market that the market needs to refill, because this is a sweet range for market to go all the way up on. Okay, so that's why we expect gold to be bullish. Then again, it was just playing on Friday. I think CPI and the rest. But I marked out this my zone. My zone was very much active. It took me out before coming to act on that zone to continue being bullish. Then this is where this setup comes in. So after it became bullish and went all the way up to react in this is a supply zone that good reacted on. You can see this supply zone here is what good reacted on to start reversing back. Okay, so reacted on this supply to start reversing back, but then we still have another zone here, which is the before zone I made on Friday. We still have another zone here, which is it. So it came and reacted in that zone, which now created its reaction in that zone now created a double bottom. You can see the first point here and the second point here, which is a double bottom. So this is where it started reversing. So that's the top of the double bottom. Then I measured from there to there to make my entry, because this is the reversal. Then I now got this demand zone here on 1 hour candlestick, because I've already known it's double bottom. So if I was awake, because I just woke up around 7 a.m. and I saw that double bottom and the market has already left. So I marked out this supply zone here. Okay, marked it out on 1 hour, and I expected it to retest back into that supply zone, which is where I made my entry. You can see in the setup I made that entry on that supply zone. You can see the points there. So made that entry, and then how did I got my take profits? My take profits, I measured this double bottom, because this is where the double bottom started. Okay, this is where the double bottom started here. If you can see, started here and also here, the 2 points of the double bottom. So I took out the range to measured from here. You can see the double bottom is from here to here, so the range will now, this will be the bottom, and then to the top, which is where the market started rejecting. So usually if it's a double bottom or double top or whatever, the market tends to do the same range of movement it did to create that double bottom. So I will now measure from here to here. Okay, which is where I got my take profit for this buy setup. So currently now on this buy setup, we are currently running over 200 plus pips with the community. This setup was shared in the community when it was exactly in the zone. Shared it and said goodbye setup. So we are currently, I think we are risk free already. We are currently on break even. If it's gonna reverse back to this point, I might still consider taking out on break even and then wait for the proper zone here. I think this is a better zone to take that entry here. This is a better zone. If it comes back to this zone, I'll readjust my setup and take the entry there. But meanwhile, this setup is intended for 1420 pips, and we risked over 200 pips. We risked 200 pips for this setup to make 1420 pips. So, and currently we are risk free. We are running 200 plus pips with the community. Okay, so congratulations to everyone that took that setup, and don't forget to click the link in my bio and join my Telegram community. so you don't miss out on all this setup. So once again, welcome everyone. I hope I explained the reason for my setup and it is well understood. So let's go. Simplest. Hmm? What is he calling me? Is he calling me for? No, no, no. Nope. Today is what? Monday. I'm not going anywhere. Someone was saying Valentine has come and passed and no love from the markets. So good is heading back to my entry zone. My entry is still valid for re-entry, okay? My entry is still valid for re-entry. My zone is still valid for re-entry. That's what I mean. Sorry. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so welcome everyone. Welcome to today's live. Well, we're currently buying gold. Okay, we made entry on 85, and gold is trying to retrace back into that zone. The zone is still valid for re-entry in case it comes back to there. You can see the entry on 84.65. It's still valid for re-entry. Okay. Well, of course, we did on 85 early in the morning, and we went up over 200 plus pips. I think some have taken partial, some are still on break even. So we are risk free on this trade, which is the advantage of joining my community. If you're in my community, then you will benefit from this setup. Can you explain to me why do you think it's like that? Yep, thank God it's YouTube, so you have an advantage, unlike TikTok that you can't rewind or so. I think this is YouTube. So once what's that? I think this is YouTube. So once you join, you have an opportunity to rewind back and see the last talk and explanation and what's happened in the previous video. So you can just rewind, just use your hand and rewind it back when you join. You see when I explained the reason for taking this buy setup. Okay, I explained in detail, marking out all these zones, measuring, and all that. The reason I took my entry. Okay, so of course, what I'm expecting for good is like this. Anything other than this, then I don't know. Expecting like this to break out, retest back into here, and continue being bullish. This is my idea for gold today. Okay, so I'm not saying I'm the king of gold. I'm whatever. I know all the good movement, but this is what I'm saying gold to do today. Okay, going up, breaking this resistance, because this is some sweet liquidity here. Break it out, it sets back into that and continue being bullish. Okay, so this is my view. Let me save it. So if you're just joining, welcome. Thank you for joining. Do well to rewind back and see my explanation of why I took this buy. It's not gonna take you a while. I think you rewind like 10 minutes, or 10 minutes behind, you're gonna see it. Ooh, mema. Who is in charge? You can do no wrong. Well, so as it is, we are up and running. So the only thing is for us to get to know ourselves and gist more because the setup is up and running. So what can we do to keep ourselves busy? Let's gist, let's communicate. All right. Think this light is what you can do. What just happened? Okay, it's back. So I can't minimize. Are you serious? This is not good. Hello, my first time here. This is nice. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay. So the thing is, let me see. Let me see. The thing is, we are currently buying gold with the community. Okay. I gave the setup when gold was at 85.91, and we made our entry there. Setup is over 200 plus pips. So that's the ad. So even hello, bro. I have small capital. Can I start trading? See, the problem is not capital. The problem is not small capital. The problem is not large capital. That's what some people don't understand. Don't come into trading with your final and least money you can't afford to lose. Okay. See, Forex. is not like a get rich quick scheme. People trading forex have other things that gives them money to fund, except those that have along the line become profitable through forex. That's when even if they lose their money, they have still extra or spare savings to deposit again. So if you have small capital and you want to start trading, make sure you learn first. Okay, make sure you learn first, gain the knowledge first. Make sure that you've traded demo accounts your life and you are sure and 100% that if you enter this trade, you're going to make profit from it. Journal your entries even though you're trading on demo accounts. Okay, that's why I love forex. There's demo, you can trade on demo, you can learn on demo before switching to your real money. So if for you that have small capital, let's say like $20, $50, that's very small capital. Make sure you've learned, get a strategy and learn that strategy. Just one, don't be strategy harlot or hot to all the strategy. You see this one, you learn, you see this one. Get a working strategy. Like for me, I was self-taught. I don't have any mentor. I did not learn from anybody. I just taught myself by steady being on the charts. I keep observing the charts, see what is going on. That's how I learned. And then I just learned that and I saw things that happen in the market over and over repeatedly. That's how I got my own strategy and started trading with it, and it's working for me. So what you should do is learn a strategy, even if it's to, if possible, you want to find a mentor. You can find a mentor, learn their strategy, and see if it's working for you. Then fine. Then make sure that if that strategy is what you have learned, make sure that the entries you made are recorded. The stop loss you take are recorded. The take profit you take are recorded. There's a difference between having a setup that is like 2R, and then along the line you take that setup and you close at 0.5R. You see, your risk to reward ratio record will be different on paper and different on your account. So if you're starting with small money, okay, my least advice is for you is make sure you have already learned. I do hear people say I know how to trade but I don't have capital. That's a big lie. You can't know how to trade and you don't have capital. If you know how to trade and you don't have capital, it simply means you have blown all your accounts. For you to know how to trade and you don't have capital, you have blown all your accounts. It's impossible. Okay, if you know how to trade, you can use your small capital and start somewhere and keep growing little by little. Not you that wants to do full margin because you thought you can flip $20 to 20,000 in 1 month or in 1 day. Kill yourself. That's on you. So, Town said higher low. Yes, I think I've answered your question for wanting to start trading with small capital. It's not bad to start with small capital. Everybody started from somewhere. Okay, so it's not bad to start with small capital. Everyone started from somewhere. The only thing is gain the knowledge, right information, proper. 9 minutes. Long videos will be trimmed. No problem. I stopped wanting money, started wanting skill. Started wanting a skill, be insane about building this trading skill. Your thoughts. I stopped wanting money, started wanting a skill, be insane about building this trading skill. Your thoughts. Like the question is somehow mixed. I don't understand the question. You stop wanting money, and is it that you stop wanting money and started wanting skill and then wanting to build that skill before wanting the money? Or well, I saw people using AI trading. Okay, well, AI trading is what is trading now. It's is what is in the market. Okay, so it's okay for people to use AI trading, but what you should know is those AI trading don't last. I think the highest, they should not lie to you, the highest robot or whatever bots that will trade for you can last and give you profit is highest 1 to 3 months, maximum 3 months, and that's all. It will start doing as if something is wrong with it. So those bots and whatever AI don't last. Yeah, AI can analyze markets for you. Okay. What AI is analyzing for you is what that has been inputted in it, all those strategies. But AI doesn't have emotion. Okay, AI doesn't have emotion, so you can trade anyhow it wants. And AI does martingale. It might be in laws that keep adding position for you. It doesn't care. Okay, it doesn't know when to close and when not to. It will just be scalping and all that. Well, AI trading is good if it's making profit for people. It's good, but for me, I'm not interested in AI. Okay, I react to the markets the way I want, close my money the way I want, I take my profit the way I want. So I don't want any AI to make decisions for me. Okay. So if people are trading AI, it's good for them. But for me, yeah, maybe with time, if as time goes on, we can see that the society is now changing to digital. Everything is AI, AI. Even if you want to ask 1 plus 1, you go to ChatGPT and say, please tell me 1 plus 1. Like that's insane. So the society now has now switched to AI mode. Everything is about AI. Mm? You want to even ask a question, you still ask AI to tell you the kind of question you want to ask somebody. AI is to suggest question for you. Want to do 100,000 plus 100,000, you still ask AI to do it for you. So that's how spoiled the society is right now. Everything is about AI. I mean, and mm, mm, mm. Okay, so as we can all see, the setup is currently running 200 pips. Well, it's over an hour. I've been on this live for an hour, so the next 5 minutes is left for you to take your snapshots, take your screenshots, and save the zones and keep them in your record book, because in the next 5 minutes I'm gonna be taking a rest because I've been on this live for over an hour, so it's time to take a rest. Okay, so thanks for joining, thanks for liking, thanks for commenting, thanks for sharing, all but appreciative. So just get set. 19. Ooh, the thing is, it just keeps going up, 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 up. Current views 19. Four, 7, 5. Good morning. Seems like the chat is not reading with time. Hmm? How does that mean? Hmm? I don't understand. You guys should try reading your questions before sending them. Do you understand it yourself or trying to send? Because I don't understand. Seems like the chat is not reading with time. Mm. Uh-huh. Hmm. Okay, guys. So, mm, well, someone is currently live. We are currently live on YouTube. 571 views. Comments are flooding. And what are we doing? We are trading gold right now, which is currently running 200 plus pips. Okay, so let's get it, boys. Well, so like I said, it's already 1 hour 3 minutes since we have gone on this live, and the thing is, the bias is bullish, and you can see how I marked it. I'm expecting gold to go all the way up here, break out here, retest back, and keep buying to give us a 1,420 plus pips for this setup. Okay, so our entry is currently running 200 plus pips with the community. Don't forget to click the link in my bio. Join both live and also in my community. The entry points shared in community and then coming live to trade. So don't forget to join and don't miss the next one, because still tomorrow I'll still be live tomorrow. See you guys. Well, for this one, we're gonna end it here. Bye.